Hello, Yuguru.
Namaskara, madam. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So last time we were talking about health and know how to fight the ailments. So we stopped midway because of your schedule. So, shall we start back from there?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah,
In fact, I too came prepared for that only today.
that's nice.
So, Madam Ashley, what I wanted to start with is first of all, I told you all, as soon as you get up, a few minutes of silence. The ideal way, the ideal time, if you ask me, what is your age? For example, I'm not asking you, madam, I'm asking the viewers.
Okay.
Suppose your age is 25 years old. If you're a 25-year-old man or a woman, so you need to be in silence for 25 minutes. Suppose you are a 80-year-old person, you need to be silent for 80 minutes. So that is the general trend. So please don't get confused. Okay, should I sit for how long should I sit? So that itself will become a big concern for many of them. How long should I sit? So a very simple formula I'm giving you. As your age, so many minutes you'll spend. Now I am 40 years old. So when I get up, I spend 40 minutes in silence. So that is the first step.
Okay.
The next, what I wanted to highlight today is breakfast. Did you have your breakfast, madam?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, good. So what time do you generally have your breakfast?
Usually between 8 to 8:30.
That's nice, that's nice.
Okay.
So all of us, you would have heard a common saying, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right?
Yeah.
Many doctors advise that.
Hmm.
You would have also heard another famous statement, eat breakfast like a king,
Yeah.
eat lunch like a prince, and eat your dinner like a pauper.
Pauper. Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Do you think all these are required, madam?
I don't know if it is required, but that's what we have been following. So I hope you have a different perspective towards it. So let's hear from you.
Sure, madam. So just to give you a brief, I also worked in a corporate culture. So a corporate company, I wouldn't like to name the company for obvious reasons. So it so happens that whenever we go for work, so we have a heavy breakfast. Say for example, you have a nice masala dosa at 8 o'clock. So how long a person may think that masala dosa takes time for it to digest completely and for your body to assimilate the energy from that?
Maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Exactly. Maybe a little more.
Okay.
The more oily it is, the more masalas are there, and the more complex it is. See, suppose if you are just eating a banana, I eat a banana every day. That's a very good habit, especially the Kerala red banana. It's amazing.
Okay, because you have no told about what you have. What do you eat generally, you Guru? What is your breakfast like?
Okay, okay. So first of all, madam, I eat only before 8 and after 8.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first thing. So in between, if required, I have some water. Otherwise, generally it is fast. I just give a rest to my system. So
Okay.
I have a very good understanding with my system. I ask it to rest, and I also support it while it's resting.
That's
So my
nice.
breakfast is generally the same thing, madam. Every day is the same. So it is a few handful of nuts,
Okay.
maybe 2 to 3 pieces of badam, 2 to 3 pieces of cashew, one fig, dried fig,
Okay.
one red banana, and a cup of oats.
Oh,
So
very
this
healthy
is,
breakfast.
yes, madam. You
Yeah.
have to be that, no, because when you take counseling for others, so unless you have something, you cannot give it to them.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
suppose if I am asking you 1 lakh rupees, you should have at least 5 lakh rupees, right?
Yeah.
Only then you can spare me 1 lakh.
That's
If you
right.
only don't, you have only 10,000 means if I ask you 1 lakh, from where you will give me? Same thing with health, madam.
Yeah.
So when I am giving this counseling to others, in fact, I just want to put a small thing here. So once when I was counseling, one of my counselees, so he began to note down. So he is also in a kind of a professor position. I wouldn't like to name them. So he began noting down. Okay, morning you get up, you do this. Okay, second you do this. Then I told him, sir, 1 minute. For what are you noting down? He said, no, I can use this for my students as well. I said, sir, no, please. I'm not saying don't think. See, knowledge is free. Wisdom is also free. You can share my thing, you can talk about, you can quote me. But if you are going to tell someone else, be like this, first you should be like that.
Right.
Same example. I told him, now I am giving him some money. He's not even got 5,000, but he wants to give 1 lakh to his students, which will not work. Simple. It
Exactly.
will not work.
Yeah.
So that is one thing, madam. So coming back to breakfast. So this concept of breakfast, actually, if you see, it was introduced by the Westerners. In fact, they have a very bad custom, madam. They have something called bed breakfast. They will just get up from their bed, immediately they'll have breakfast. No brushing the teeth, no brushing itself is wrong. I will tell you what's the other alternative. So, as soon as they get up, they want to eat. Body has rested. Otherwise, if they don't eat, they get faint. They feel like fainting. Their hand starts to shiver. They get dizzy. What not? Nothing. Breakfast, if you break those words, it is breaking your fast. So suppose you have been, your last meal the previous day was say 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. So you have at least 12 hours gap when you are eating the next day breakfast.
Yeah.
That need not necessarily be the most important meal of your day.
Okay.
Suppose previous night you have gone for a good buffet, maybe to Absolute Barbecue or your many other places, they have very good buffet spreads. You had a very heavy, nice meal at night, and that would not have taken even 12 hours is not sufficient for that food to get digested fully. So when you get up in the morning, already sometimes you may feel that if you are having a previous night, if you have had a heavy meal, at times you will not feel like having a heavy breakfast, right? You will feel like skipping the breakfast or just having some juice or maybe a few carrots or something like that.
Yes.
So you will not feel like having the regular breakfast. This is exactly what your body is telling you. Already you have dumped enough into me. Please allow me to assimilate that, digest that, then you can dump more. But please give me some time. This I am not telling you. Your body is telling you. I am the one who is representing that body and talking to you. So it is not me telling you. It is your body telling you this very, very important message. How will you know that this body is communicating to you? That is where people like me are required to help you understand yourself. Now, morning 8 o'clock, people have a heavy, good breakfast. They go to work. As soon as they reach work, they are tired. I don't know how, because they travel by bus or they travel by cars or by vehicle. They get tired. Immediately they want to have a cup of coffee to brighten them up. So as soon as the coffee comes, they will not have just coffee. You know that very well, madam. Coffee means what will come along with that?
Some biscuits
Exactly.
or cookies, yeah.
Biscuits to some extent are okay. Cookies are even worse. You see the ads, no? The cookie, you break it, the entire juicy, gooey chocolate flows out. Amazing, amazing. How much of chemicals have to be inside that to keep it gooey, chocolatey for 6 months? You can imagine. So,
Very true.
at 10 o'clock, they want to have some coffee with 2 or 3 cookies. First of all, their breakfast only is not yet digested. So soon they are dumping a cup of coffee, strong coffee. That to some people, they always want it very strong. Coffee should be very strong with thick milk, lots of sugar. Deadly combination. Okay. Then after 10 o'clock, once they have that itself, now the body is struggling. Breakfast has come, now coffee has come. How do I manage both these things? By the time it's thinking about this, 12 o'clock happens. Okay, I'm hungry. 12 o'clock. Why? What work you all did? We don't know. 12 o'clock happens, I'm hungry. Go there, have a nice meal. You have rice, you have dal, you have sambar, you have sabji, you have papad, you have pickle, you have curd, you have buttermilk, you have sweet, you have bananas. The end list goes on endless. So just imagine what will happen to your body. It is first of all not digested, the masala dosa or the idli vada you had in the morning. So soon you have dumped with so many things. And we will not stop there.
Evening coffee.
Exactly. And evening coffee, no, madam. It is some people prefer tea. They are very specific. Morning they'll have coffee. Evening they'll have tea. Morning coffee, biscuits and cookies. Evening, no, samosas. Right, madam?
Yes, sir.
Very hot, nice samosas with nice ketchup. At least minimum 2 they'll eat with a cup of tea. Then, as soon as they come home from work, they want to have, again they are tired because they traveled all the way. Again at home, something I want. Okay, as soon as they come, maybe one lemon juice or another cup of coffee to brighten them up. Okay, so the body may not have, did not get the time to digest the morning breakfast itself. So soon, so many things are dumped into it. Please, people, it is not your garbage dump. You have your dustbin at home, no? That is the dustbin. This is not the dustbin. This is Enna Kale Kamba, Dehave Degula, Kudala Sangama Deva, Kelraya Keli. This is your temple. This is where, don't search God outside. God is living here. This is the temple where God resides. So respect it. For your own good, respect it. So many things you dump. This and all is not sufficient. At night, again, they get upset. In fact, I have seen many of my friends when they go home, when their wife has prepared, maybe they only have so much of work at home. Many people think homemakers means they are comfortably relaxing at home. No, guys, homemaking also is a skill, is an art. We will talk.
Yeah, we should have an exclusive show for that.
Definitely,
Yeah.
madam, definitely we'll do this. Okay.
Yes.
So as soon as they go home, they get upset. What is this? Only roti and one type sabji? No. Fry me an omelette. Make me a double omelette. Put some cheese on it. Make a cheese omelette. So just imagine what's happening to your body. And even after that, they will not stop. Some of them, as soon as they eat that, they'll go out for a smoke. Even then, they don't give a rest. They want to keep harming, dumping nonsense into themselves as much as possible. And after smoke, at least will they come and rest? No. Because of all these things, all this stress, it is indirectly showing a stress on your mind. They are unable to sleep. So what they'll do? A glass of warm milk.
Yeah.
Perfect. So they want to have a glass of warm milk before they go to bed. So imagine, madam, just explaining this has tired me out.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what is happening to your body. This
True.
is where ill health starts.
Well said, well said.
So we'll talk more about this, madam, since
Sure.
it's already, again, I think you are getting late this time.
No.
So it's already
okay.
late. So we'll start talk about it again.
Yes, you Guru. So we should feel hunger, not just by looking at the clock we tend to feel hungry. So there should be a connection between our system and us. So thanks for explaining that to us. Thank you so much for being here. We had a wonderful talk on this topic. Thank you so much, and please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, Guru. Bye.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thanks to everyone. Blessings of the universe.
Thank you.